Hello guys, it looks like the deeper we go, the lesser we understand, and my current hypothesis that Enki, as a domain expeditionary force highest rank officer, has overcome the soul recycling center of the old empire or Orion Empire and has readjusted it to his own needs. And as initial purpose of the soul recycling center is to keep entrapped the souls sentenced by the old empire or Orion Empire, all the souls from other galaxies and universes, and now it is purpose to keep entrapped the soul imprisoned by Enki himself. And this is my current hypothesis, and it may be different as we now going to read the alien interview and other sources and to compare them. And I want to give a shout out for Gerard Gonzalez. Thank you, my friend, for your donations. You helped me a lot. In the last video I mentioned that the Domain Expeditionary Force officer has incarnated as Vishnu, whom we identify also as Enki Lucifer, according to Westminster Papers. As follows from the alien interview, Vishnu fought in the religious wars against the old empire forces. This entire episode was orchestrated as an attack and revolt against the Egyptian pantheon installed by old empire administrators. The conflict was intended to help free humankind from implanted elements of the false civilization that focused attention on many gods and superstitious ritual worship demanded by the priests who managed them. It's all part of the mental manipulation by the old empire to hide their criminal actions against the immortal spiritual beings on earth. And there is, guys, also a different perspective for this event, as we may see on the site spiritualtruthwordpress.com. The Stargate takeover in Egypt from the Luciferian rebellion allowed the Anunnaki and negative aliens groups to erase the collective human race memory in the astral plane and soul matrix layers, of which they created the false ascension matrix as an enslavement for repeated human reincarnation for recycling souls. For those with their genetic preference or under mind control to serve the negative aliens on Earth, they gave the real Atlantean cataclysm history and the ability to have higher sensory perception. They gradually infiltrated the ruling monarch classes and bloodlines and collected life force through their methods to give to those to remain in control of power with the negative alien program to continue to enslave the asleep amnesiac humans. And you know, guys, from the alien interview, the officers, once trapped into the electronic force screens, cannot regain their memories. But this one, highest rank domain officer, for sure, has regained his status quo and started doing something we may evaluate differently. Either he really wanted to stop the reincarnation mechanism or wanted to readjust it to his needs in the best interest of the domain, or whatever it would be. And what is about these electronic force screens? I would say it is almost impossible to avoid their influence once you get caught by them. And it is quite impossible to remember your true identity and your true purpose after your entrance into the electronic force screen. Traps are often set up in the territory of the SBs being attacked. Usually a trap is set with the electronic wave of beauty to attract the interest and attention of the SB. When the SB moves toward the source of the aesthetic wave, such as a beautiful building or beautiful music, the trap is activated by the energy put out by the ISB. One of the most common trap mechanisms uses the ISB's own thought energy output. When the ISB tries to attack or fight back against the trap is activated and energized by the ISB's own thought energy. The harder the ISB fights against the trap, the more it pulls the ISB toward it and keeps them stuck in the trap.